name is Maria Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our air signs, Aquarius. So good to have you here. Thanks for coming into the channel. I want to welcome in you cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. Please feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. And anytime anyone does come across this reading and the title drew you in was the time that you were meant to listen to it. The messages coming through for you, Aquarius, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just resonate or confirm an inner knowing, something that you've already known all along. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to dive deeper into the messages in the extended, which is in the description box below. We're going to explore the zodiac signs that come up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about intimate partnerships, as well as other players involved or other players that are an intricate part of your energetic field. So friends, family, extended family, blended family, best friends, your circle of friends, your significant other's circle of friends, your significant other's family, children, siblings, colleagues, associates, work associates, anybody that kind of influences your energetic field or the energetic field of the connection. And even if you don't know a lot of the zodiac signs of these people, you'll recognize who they are as I read through the energies in the extended. So just keep that with you as we move forward. And let's get started for you. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go. So overall energetic theme for the reading, Aquarius, is the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. You're focused, determined. You could be working on something. This could have something to do with your career. It could have something to do with a trade. Could have something to do with an endeavor. So let's see where you're currently at. What's your energy at right now? Nine of Wands, perseverance. Some of you may be moonlighting. Some of you may be working a full-time job and going to college and working another job. But this is about perseverance. So what's going on right now? We have Judgment. You're coming into some realizations here about something. You're super focused on it, but you're coming into some realizations here about something. It's something to do with the bigger picture. So what's the challenge here coming up for you, or the opportunity? Ten of Wands. You put a lot of time and effort into something. And it's kind of gone as far as it can go. It's kind of come to the end of the road here. Like there's nowhere else for it. There's nowhere else for it to go. Like it's time to just put all the load down. You've done as much as you can do. So let's see what life is assisting you with. Yeah, releasing the load, letting it go. It's time for a new journey. You've done all you can do here. You're coming into a realization about something, about the time and the effort that you put into something. So let's see how you got here. We have the Seven of Swords. So this could be about motives. This could also be about trust. So let's see what's heading your way. What's coming at you in the next 0 to 3 months? We have the King of Wands. So you're ready to take action on something that's meaningful to you, something that is motivational. You want to take action on something that gives you meaning and purpose, passion, desire, motivation. But we'll get more information on that. So what do you got working in your favor here then in this situation? Seven of Wands, standing your ground, creating some boundaries. seeing something through, not wavering. So what's the outside influences then? We have the Ace of Wands, brand new, very inspiring beginning. This is a new way of expression, maybe a new way of like navigating through life other than how you have in the past. So what's your next steps? We have the Page of Swords. There's some learning to be done. It's like apprenticeship. There's some learning to be done, some more information that needs to be gathered. So what is this all about? What's happening here? Because it looks like you've been carrying something for quite some time, or been trying to push through something for quite some time, or been putting up with something for quite some time. And, you know, it has something to do with trust issues in here. Maybe you've been taken advantage of, but it's something that you've been focused on. You put a lot of time and effort into it. But you're making some other realizations here. So what is this really all about? Transformation. An old model is leaving, so a new model can come in. So where is this going then for you? We have the Five of Cups. So this is about the past. This also may be dealing, you know, the steps of grief of whatever this transformation is, because in order for this to clear out and for new energy to come in, which life is trying to help you with, that which was has to process itself out. So this could be about a relationship. It could be about a situation. Take it how it resonates with you. But let's keep moving forward here. So what's judgment? Clarified judgment for Aquarius. This is a situation. So you're making some realizations here about things. This could have been a karmic lesson. Could have been a karmic situation. Could have been a karmic relationship that just really kind of like gave you some epiphanies. Okay, well, these two wanted to drop out. So we have the King of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands. I think this is something, this situation is something that you were very devoted to. I think there were maybe, you know, there were maybe some things that you weren't aware of, or it kind of seems like, you know, this is almost something that you were being forced into, really didn't want to do. Like it's something that, you know, kind of like pushed you to have to make a decision you didn't want to make. You had a hard time with this. Like you really struggled with this to do this because you were devoted to this. It was something that you were very devoted to. You had there was a lot of heartfelt connection here. And I think it was kind of like you were pushed into doing something that you really didn't want to do. And you really struggled with it. But some kind of awareness came through. I have a feeling this was some sort of karmic lesson. That's what I'm just feeling. I could be wrong, but I don't know. There was some sort of karmic lesson in here. So I think that you took this to the point where you exhausted all your resources before you came to this decision. So let's see what the Ten of Wands is, because this is a challenge or the opportunity here coming in. Like it's gone as far as you can go. You've done everything that you could possibly do. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, this is kind of, you've been hanging here for a while. You've kind of gotten to this place. You've been here for a while. You've done everything you can do. There really wasn't much more you can do. And now it's time to take a new path. It's time to move on. I mean, that's pretty clear cut. It's time to physically take a new path and move away from this. Could be literally moving away, or, you know, it just could be emotionally moving away. So let's see what the Fool is, because new energy is trying to come in here. Who do I got coming up so far in here? I have Aquarius, and I have Scorpio, and I have Pisces, and I have Scorpio again. So we have the Chariot, I have the Ten of Pentacles, there's another 10, and I have the King of Swords. So what I think life is trying to help you with is that it's trying to get you to move forward now. And, you know, it's time to build something lasting, something that is going to be sustainable in the long haul. And I think that you see this very clearly. Like, this is making a decision. Like, you're not going to second guess this. You know that once you make this decision and you decide to move on, some of you may have children involved here, or family or friends involved in this as well. And so this is a very, you know, this decision involves a lot of people. So you want to make sure that before you execute any kind of movement, or you kind of, you know, give up or let this go, you want to make sure that you're making the right decision. And I think what life is showing you is that it's time to move on. It's time to go. Like, it's reached, you've done everything you could possibly do. So the decision should be pretty clear that it's been sitting in this place for quite some time, regardless of what you've done, what you have done or haven't done. And so the decision is pretty clear that, like, you know, maybe you didn't have a choice. Maybe you were pushed into this. Maybe this other person, like, forced you, by not being emotionally available, forced you to kind of just make this decision because things weren't moving. Regardless of it, I think that it's very clear to you at this point. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is, because this is about trust. This could also be about motive. But this is kind of how you got here. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. Think that you really, really wanted something to change and to get better. But there's trust issues here. And it can't just come from one person. It has to come from both people. What is the Seven of Swords? The Two of Cups. I think that you really, really wanted things to get better. And get to a different place. I don't know that the motives were the same on the other side. I think that there's trust issues involved here. I think that there's, you know, within this connection, it seems like one person was doing more trying to make things work, trying to build family, trying to sustain stability, trying to keep things going. Somebody's trust was broken. And so that kind of put you in a situation where you really didn't have a choice. Like, it just was kind of a downward spiral, even though you've done everything you can do. So let's see what the King of Swords is, or the King of Wands is here. Because something's heading your way in the next 0 to 3 months. Oh, cool. Healing. We have the Hierophant, we have healing. Some of you might be looking to higher guidance, really getting motivated to higher guidance, to kind of help you on this healing journey. I think that you have the Moon and you have the Page of Cups. I think there's emotions here, or some things that are hidden here that need to be explored, that need to come to the surface. I think that this is, you know, this situation has really kind of brought you to a place where you want to take action, inspired action, to really heal yourself. To really heal yourself and to, you know, maybe find some guidance. Shaman, Reiki, energy healer, herbalist, something to help you really discover some of those deep subconscious emotions inside yourself, that maybe this situation has affected. And I think that through this, what I'm seeing here is through this healing process, you're going to discover something maybe in a different, you know, like, well, what they call alternative medicine, contemporary, or, you know, unconventional. You're going to discover something in here that's really going to kind of set you on a new path, one that is really fulfilling for you, one that really, like, you know, you may not have even known this was available. You know, maybe some of you start, you know, maybe some of the healing process brought you to psychedelics. You discovered a whole new world there. You discovered hidden secrets that you didn't know were available. But whatever this trajectory led you to, because I'm feeling like this is a karmic lesson, whatever this led you to, whatever healing process that you are going to be working with, it kind of seems to be the healing process that's going to take you into the next, like, you're going to discover something that is, you feel very passionate about, and you want to kind of like keep following that. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is. Because this is what you got going for you. So we have the Sun. This is going to set you up really, really nicely for some sort of achievement that's going to be very, very clear to you, very nourishing and very warm. Your experience in this and the knowledge that you've gained and the confidence that you gained is setting you up for something. Yeah, see, the Magician and Temperance and the World. Oh my God. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here. This is setting you up for your life path. It's setting you up for your life path. I don't think you see it yet. I don't think you know that it's there or available yet. But it's going to become very, very, very clear for you. This is what you got going in your favor. And you're going to see, like, you're going to be given the tools and the knowledge that you need to kind of change your world here. Temperance and the World, to kind of start changing your world here. Because the outside influence in here is a brand new spiritual beginning. Ace of Wands. Something very brand new. And the next steps are apprenticeship, learning, having to learn something now. So this is setting you up nicely. Yeah, see, the Knight of Cups. You're being given a gift here. Something that's really going to put you on a new path. One that, oh my God, the Star. One that really feels right for you. And the Page of Pentacles, brand new beginning. Okay, let's keep going. And it's got, like, the Four of Wands. This is something that is going to change your life. This is a life-changing event. And we got a Knight of Swords. The messages are just going to keep coming through. Like, synchronicities are going to keep coming through, that this is the way to go. I need another deck. Let's do this one. These outside influences, you know, this is going to be, you're getting set up here to do something that's right in alignment with who you are. Knight of Cups, this is a gift. Page of Pentacles, something very brand new. It sets you on a new trajectory. Four of Wands, it's going to change your life. It's going to have sustainability in it. And Nine of Swords, you're going to keep, the more information you get, the more you're going to keep learning about whatever this is that you want to learn about. Because your next steps are the Page of Swords. So that's like being in an apprenticeship. This could be going back to school, but this is definitely learning something new. And you got learning something new down here in your outside influences. Yep, there it is. This is something that you're going to devote yourself to. This is something that is very highly spiritual. And this is something that is going to bring in a lot of prosperity in your life. It's going to set you up for a lifetime. So let's see what death and rebirth is. This is something that's going to go the distance with you. So the overall picture here, you have death and rebirth. So give me one card on that, please. So it's a process. You got the Hanged Man, but you're going to see this situation differently now. You're going to get a new perspective on this. It's going to give you a new perspective about why this had to happen the way it did. So let's see the Five of Cups. This is kind of what the possibilities are. So really that's about working through and releasing the grief here. Being able to let it go, being able to work through that grief process. It's too many. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is about growth and development. So this really was a blessing in disguise, even though it doesn't seem that way. It kind of seems like your hands were tied and you were forced. But you took this as far as you could take it. And so you know deep in your soul that you did the best you could in this situation. This seems to be karmic in nature because it's setting you up for the next trajectory in your life, right? And so whatever this loss was, it's actually setting you up for success. It's setting you up for the next, what you're going to build from. You're building from what this loss was. Yep, see, Chariot. You're building up from whatever the loss was. You're still going to have to grieve. I mean, there's no, but this is where you are going to kind of take off and be recognized for what you have built from this. And your will and determination is going to take you far. This is a success card. You got success coming down the line here 2 or 3 or 4 times. So let's see who's showing up here for you, Aquarius. I got Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius again, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and I think that's all I got. So I'm going to check those signs out in the extended. We're going to find out what the intentions of those signs are. For those of you that are not going on with me, let's get some guidance for you. This is from the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Yeah, this was really a blessing in disguise. I think that's what I'm going to name it. Blessing in disguise. There you go, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Crossing the bridges is a way to let go of the past and begin a new cycle in your life. A heartfelt change is ahead. It's time for healing old wounds with people and situations. It's time to forgive and let go of the past. Do whatever you need to do to make amends and then let it all go. If there's anything unresolved in your life, take steps to restore, and reconcile. Well, you've already done that. You may even need to burn your bridges behind you. Heal the rifts within yourself. Help others traverse bridges in their own lives. When the traveler crosses a bridge, a new land awaits on the other side. You are now ready to cross that bridge. There are times to step away from certain people and situations. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people or situations and places and then go forward. This is one of those powerful healing times to choose. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Forgive it, love it, let it go. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there's a person from your past with whom you should reconnect or release completely. You know what to do. Now is the time to do it. For you are now crossing a bridge into a powerful situation in your life. Very cool. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you peace. For those of you that want to go on with me, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll be waiting over there for you. Okay? Bye-bye.